Neglected cat with 5 pounds of matted fur gets makeover. In December 2016, the humane investigators at the Anti-Cruelty Society of Chicago received a call from a concerned utility worker. The worker had been at an elderly man's house and he'd noticed a neglected Persian cat in the man's basement. The investigators went to check on the cat, who they learned was named Sinbad. They were shocked by what they found. The poor 9-year-old cat had over 5 pounds of matted fur. His fur was so matted and heavy he could barely walk. The investigators talked to the elderly man and he agreed to surrender Sinbad to the shelter. The investigators rushed Sinbad over to the shelter and immediately shaved his incredibly matted fur. The fur was filled with dirt and feces. Once the cat's fur was shaved off, the shelter staff gave him a nice bath. By the end, he looked like a whole new cat. The poor kitty was grateful for any affection he received as he had his cocoon of mats removed. Shelter worker Elliot Serrano wrote on Instagram, "Despite everything he'd been through, Sinbad was very sweet and he loved getting affection from the shelter workers. Sinbad was also malnourished, he weighed less than 7 pounds, and half of his weight had been in the matted fur. The workers gave Sinbad lots of healthy food to help him gain weight." Over Christmas weekend, the shelter staff needed someone to take Sinbad home, and worker Elliot Serrano volunteered. On Sinbad's second day in Elliot's home, the cat sat on Elliot's chest and began purring. Elliot's heart melted, and he knew that he didn't just want to foster Sinbad, he wanted to adopt him and give him a forever home. Sinbad absolutely loves his new home and his new dad. Sinbad always enjoys cuddling with his dad and watching TV with him. He also loves napping on Elliot's bed. Elliot is amazed by how trusting Sinbad is after everything he went through. Even though Sinbad wasn't treated well most of his life, he still loves people. Elliot always loves seeing how Sinbad interacts with new people. Elliot decided to start an Instagram page to share adorable photos of Sinbad. He now has thousands of followers who all love seeing what Sinbad gets up to in his daily life. Sinbad is a sweet elderly cat who found a great place to spend his golden years. If you want to see more photos of Sinbad, check him out on Instagram. And please share this with your friends and family.